After getting beat down by the Dallas Mavericks, the Chicago Bulls leave Chicago and head up to Indy for a huge matchup versus the Indiana Pacers. But how important is the matchup versus the Indiana Pacers? And do the Chicago Bulls have enough left in the tank for the final stretch of the season? We're going to talk about it, but you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog C-Dub. How you doing, Bob?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. We need to get back in the winning column, boy.
We definitely need to get back in the winning column. And if you tuned in with the winning squad, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. C-Dub, the last time we seen the Chicago Bulls was the other night versus the Dallas Mavericks, and we shall forget about it. So I'm not asking no questions about that. But tonight, we face off against the Indiana Pacers. The last time we faced the Indiana Pacers was back early in the season on October 30th, C-Dub. Right now, these teams are fighting for some playoff positioning. Play-in implications.
Yes.
Bro, how important is this game for the Chicago Bulls, knowing that the Indiana Pacers is right there in that little 7 through 10 seeding for the play-in?
Yeah. First off, I probably want to eliminate getting in the top 6 for the Chicago Bulls. I think they blew it with the last 2 performances against the Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. But the Indiana Pacers sit there at 7th seed, sitting at 36-29. The Bulls sit at 31-34. That's 5.5 games out of that, and with not a lot of games to spare, bro. You just can't play around. We've been saying that for the longest. The Bulls play the Indiana Pacers like 2 more times this season. And I think the next game will be the biggest game of the Chicago Bulls season. The Bulls need to get, if they really want to make this season worth something, this is crazy. We got to settle for this. They got to get in that 7th, 8th seed range in the play-in tournament, bro. Because that's exactly where I think they're going to play in tournament. You got the Miami Heat there. They lost 3 in a row, blown opportunities by the Chicago Bulls. And you got the Indiana Pacers sitting at 7, like I said once again. The Indiana Pacers are ravaged. Well, they had some bad injuries. I think Manchurity's out for the foreseeable future. You know, Tyrese Halliburton, he's one dribble away from being hurt as well. They went to the play-in, what's that, the in-season tournament, and actually went to the championship game with this team. So they are a dangerous team, but injuries and health has definitely disappointed them this season. That's why I think they right for the picking. All it takes is the right focus and the right will to go into a basketball game and play with fight. Play with desperation, bro, because what we seen the last 5 quarters, nah, bro. That ain't gonna cut it, bro. I know Dallas is good, bro. I know the Clippers is good, bro. No. The last 5 quarters been bogus. But this will be the most important game of the season, nephew, against the Indiana Pacers later on today.
That's crazy. And I honestly kind of feel like that as well. I think that the Bulls need to start stringing together some more wins. The problem is we don't know which Bulls teams we're going to get. Man, it was much to be desired from that West Coast trip from the Chicago Bulls when they came over and went 3-1. And the way that game was played, it makes you, it knocks your confidence down a little bit more. So in a team, like, it's a lot of things to be proud of, but it's so much to be desired because you just want so much for the Chicago Bulls. And they have not made it easy. And that's kind of what you want for the foreseeable future. But the right now is that it's a huge opportunity right in front of you. You want to see what type of team you have and what these guys are made of.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to. I'm looking at it like this. It's either you want it or you don't. You either
Yep.
gonna put up or shut up.
Yeah.
Everybody know talk is cheap, baby. Everybody know that. So we just
Yeah.
gonna see what they made of, bro. I can't really place no more expectations saying the Bulls are absolutely gonna be here. I got guys that I'm rooting for and love what they've done this season as individuals, but as a team, there's no expectations but to see if you can win something to extend the season. Pretty much.
Yeah, and I hate to put this type of stipulation on this game, but this game right here gonna prove to me who the dogs on this team right here. You cannot play like shit against this in this next game because I think it's a must have. You gotta have this game, bro. So we gonna see who out there faking on the rear. Now I got everybody on notice because everybody played like shit last game. So everybody, I'm watching everybody. Who gonna come to play? Who got that dog in them? And nephew, everybody in Bulls Nation should have listened to your best quote you've been saying for a long time. Because this team is gonna give everybody a heart attack. Highs and lows is crazy with this team. You told everybody to stay even killed. I can't stay even killed because you know me. I can't stay even killed with the Chicago Bulls.
It be like that.
But it's perfect, bro, because they'll drive your health down, bro. How you win go three straight and then come out with a game like that against Dallas Mavericks at the crib?
At the crib.
At the crib, bro.
That's
Where's
the worst part
momentum?
about it. That's the worst part about it. All this happened at home. I understand if it was one of the games during the road trip, then you probably be like, it was just the Mavs night.
Yeah,
but then you go home after getting all that confidence and competing and winning over there. We thinking, hey, we finna, you know what I'm saying, do something against the struggling Dallas Mavericks. Nah, we get whooped.
Bro, it's worse than a whoop, bro. That's a go get a twitch. Go get a switch off the tree. Go get the phone cord. Hell are you talking about if y'all take it all the way back like that?
For real. That is crazy.
Hey, but we about to see who the dogs on this team, bro. Tomorrow. We about to see. I mean, later on today. We gonna see, bro.
For sure. Definitely. I mean, that's just we're gonna be right there watching, y'all. So make sure you tune in. Live call. It's busting. Well, but early. You gotta get it. But hey, C-Dub, like all things considered, man, the Chicago Bulls got about 17, 18 games left in this season. A lot of good moments, more bad moments, but more so good these last few months. Can't even lie. It started off horribly, 5-14 for the Chicago Bulls. They've been on a nice little decent little run since like the turn of 2024. When the year came in, they was much better. We seen much better. We seen this little run in the West Coast. Do you think the Chicago Bulls have a little bit more in the tank to push for a solid end of the season? Take the love of the Chicago Bulls out of it. Let's both think logically on this one.
I'm getting a little skeptical, nephew. And it took a lot for me to get to this point. And basically, I'm going off the last 4-5 quarters that we just seen of basketball. The Bulls was started this season out 5-15,
14, something like that.
5-14 or something like that. So the desperation, and you heard all the talk that they had, all the players had before the season. So the desperation and the fight and the don't want to be embarrassed during the season and not willing to break it up because they had team camaraderie. I'm talking about the team in itself. They didn't want to break out. They didn't want to end the team like that. Just leave it like that. They didn't want to end the team with the type of what do I call it? The type of stigma that it has. Like they just a mediocre team. They're just a fledgling play-in team. So they fight and fight. The last 2-3 months, they've been fighting, bro, using all type of energy just to get back to mediocre. And they can barely get to it because we haven't passed 500 yet all season. Maybe they running out of gas, nephew. Because that fourth quarter in the Clippers, even though they were competitive in all 3 quarters, that was just a straight, we settle. We good. We good. We straight with 3-1.
For sure.
Then you come into Dallas and you show no energy, no heart, no soul They shot the soul out of y'all ass, bro. I looked in y'all ass through the TV screen. Y'all look like y'all ain't even want to play basketball no more,
Yeah,
bro.
not after that first quarter.
They look like they
They
even
mailed
want to
that
play.
shit in.
Yeah, bro. So did they run out of gas, nephew? Is that possible?
I think that I told you we're gonna try to think this way through. I think that when you fall and you start off a season of 5-14, and you are climbing and climbing and climbing just to be at 500 or above, you
Respectable.
gotta be out of gas.
Got it.
Bro, you was 5-14. That's a 9-game swing to try to
Bro.
be above or at 500, bro.
Yeah.
Against some of the tougher teams, the Chicago Bulls, without even the talent. Zach LaVine been hurt. Patrick Williams went down, et cetera, et cetera. Many different things has happened. But against the better teams, the Chicago, they get whooped. Sometimes they can come out and compete. Let's, show them they
Yes.
respect there. But when you go against the Denvers of the world, the Milwaukee Bucks of the world, the Boston Celtics of the world, the Dallas Mavericks of the world, with those superstars on those teams, it get a little bit tricky. You might be in a game, you might not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Because if we keeping it a buck, the Dallas Mavericks was like, yeah, we know we better than them, and we not finna play down a competition. And they whoop their ass.
Absolutely.
Now then you come into games like the Clippers game, you let the Bulls stay in it, and then you pull away at the end. You know what I'm saying? But if you the teams like the Sacramento Kings, you fumble that. So it's all different, man. Especially with some people looking at how the Bulls are playing this season, they probably take them a little lightly. So the Bulls might find themselves in position. It's just exhausting, bro. And I don't think they got much left.
They ain't got much left. You ain't say it's empty. You just think that
they need a jolt, bro.
They need some water for sure.
They need some water and some Gatorade, bro. Like for real. Like I think that it's gonna take for somebody. Me personally, I think it's two people that you got to come off the bench and get more minutes than a Torrey Craig and a Javon Carter.
I'm glad you said that.
It's Batum and Julian Phillips for me, bro.
Yeah,
these guys was playing their ass off in the midst of chaos.
Yes.
In the midst of chaos, these two guys was playing their ass off. So that I rather C-Dub is very simple for me, bro. I rather take the mistakes of the rookies than to watch a veteran like Javon Carter pump fake 10 times and not provide shit after we thought he was going to provide something, bro.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
Yeah, I'm with you, nephew. I'm glad you said that point right there, bro. I would take the rookies' mistakes instead of incompetence from Javon Carter or anybody else. I would take it, bro. Because and that actually, would you say? No, I wouldn't say that's the brightest spot of this season. Because I think Kobe White is the brightest spot. Kobe White, you can add Ayo Dosunmu in it. That's add him in as a tag team as the brightest spot of the season. And then next, we got some kids that can play basketball.
Bro, yes.
Julian Phillips, Batum, and Dalen Terry. Add them in. They can hoop, bro. So that'll be go ahead.
I was going to say, bro, Dalen Terry gives you energy that we thought Javon Carter was going to give us.
Absolutely.
He don't give a shit. When we signed him, we heard that he was going to be a dog and he was going to be shooting 3-point shots. He ain't doing none of that.
Neither one.
None of that.
Look,
I'd rather watch Dalen Terry be Crash Bandicoot or however the hell you say the last name than to watch Javon Carter pump fake 30 damn times a game in only 15 minutes of action. Like, come on, bro.
Yes, bro. Like Javon Carter has been a catfish for this team, so that's why I gave him the name. But I don't know, man. In this last 18 games, do you go and try to be competitive, or you give more time to the kids, or can you do both at the same time, nephew?
I say you try to do both at the same time. Bro, it's time to first of all, it's very simple. It's time for the Chicago Bulls to invest in a front court. They too old and they not athletic enough. every athletic big team you go against, you get demolished.
Let me ask you a question real quick. So, are you suggesting that they trade Nick Vooch?
Do whatever you can with him. Move him to the bench if you got to. Give it to. It's time to move on with the young. You need a young. And I love Andre Drummond, but he's just so limited, bro. He's just so limited in certain ways to where it's not helping.
I feel you. Mainly offensively, I bet you think. I think
it's offensively and a little bit so more defensively. You get games to where you get a great Andre Drummond, but then you get 2 to 3 games in a row, like we just seen Andre Drummond, and you can't find him, or he's in trouble.
I'm gonna disagree with you, nephew. I like Drummond. I think he could come off the bench for us, even if we was to do something else in the front court. I am with you with Vooch. I think we got to get better defensively with Vooch, bro. He's awesome offensively, nephew. Rebounding the ball, shots from the 3-point line, inside out. But defensively, he just a cone, like Patrick Beverly say about Chris Paul. He's a cone, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's just frustrating because you want to see Nikola Vucevic be, and you want to see him be better than what he actually is. Just be for the sake of the team. But if you come to the reality of it, is that he sucks at drop coverage. And if he steps up, guys blow right past him. He's not a lob threat on offense. He can help you get points.
Yes, he can.
But those points don't be energy points. The easy gimmies. It's always a chipper or something like that. And he be breaking them.
Breaking them in.
You know what I'm saying? But bro, look, he gonna give you solid minutes. He gonna give you a double every night. But I just think that it's time for more excitement and explosion from the center for the Chicago Bulls, bro.
I agree, man. We got to get younger and more athletic at that position. And also, is it anything else? I was gonna say, well, it's gonna be interesting what they do with Zach LaVine, but that's for a video for another day. It's just been a frustrating season, to tell you the truth. And the only way the Bulls can remedy that is to go be somehow, some way, be successful in the play-in tournament or the playoffs. But can we count on that with this team, bro? They may go and win the play-in tournament and be in the playoffs, be like the 7th and the 8th seed, and then get blown out all 4 games. Now, we know we ain't going to be the number 1 seed. We ain't going to be Celtics, or we ain't going to beat the Bucks. We'll talk about the Bucks.
I told you I want to see.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Talk about the Bucks or the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, I don't think, we'll see. But we know we're not going to, win, but we want them to be competitive in those games or those series. Watch they go in there. And we know our boys go in there, just lay a fucking egg, bro. Just lay an egg, bro. Just have us just mad, trying to entertain the chat while we watching the laugh call, bro. Can't you imagine, bro? Get to the play-in, bro. We win the play-in, then we get to the playoffs, and we get blown out by 30 each game. 4 games sweep.
Boy, hell no. It ain't happening. DeMar gonna have him at least 1.
Is he that great? He gave us that the first year.
He gonna give us 1, bro. The playoffs is slow down. That's his type of game. We Gucci.
That's a fact. I give you that. But is that worth anything?
It's gonna be worth DeMar DeRozan getting another contract from AK.
Well, nephew, what would make you happy in these playoffs? What result?
Competitiveness. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't even be mad if the Bulls did of Dallas Mavericks and at the end of the season say, we're gonna tank the last 2 games. Fuck it.
Fuck it, bro.
Let's get the picks.
Let's get the picks, bro. That might be Joe. I always want to go to the playoffs.
I'm with you on that too, I need an athletic beat.
I do. We do, bro.
It'll be fun
crazy.
though.
It's our Bulls, bro. It's our Bulls, bro.
Gotta love them. Yeah. But hey, that's it from us today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you want to call in and leave your voicemail and be featured on one of our episodes here, call in 773-242-9219. It's another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. I'm Bobby with C-Dub. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac. Gang.